Joined by Taylor women's cross country head coach Quinn White to look ahead to the 2020 season. First off, Quinn, our lives have really been obviously changed a lot since March when the COVID-19 pandemic really hit the USA hard. How has the fall looked different for you and the ladies here in 2020?
It's looked different mainly in just some of our protocols, making sure that we wear masks, making sure that when we activate and roll out before practice that we're separated. We try to do everything we can outside. We haven't really been able to have some of the team meetings like we typically would in the locker room or in certain classrooms. So we're just trying to be a little bit more outside. But training-wise, it really hasn't impacted us at all. The ladies are out, they're on the course, they're running hard, they're running fast, they're out on the roads, getting their mileage in. They're still doing all the different supplementals that they need to do. So in that aspect, there's really not that much of a change.
I'm going to my notes to make sure I get all these accomplishments from a year ago correct. Last season, 7 straight Crossroads League championship, 6th place finish at Nationals. That was the 5th top 10 finish and the 7th straight top 20 finish at the national meet for the Taylor women's cross country team. What do you do to build on all of that success?
Well, I think we use that success to see where we go this year. And we were very fortunate last year to finish 6th. We had a couple of injuries there that had impacted us, and that's that's the nature of any sport. You're going to have injuries and things. But these girls are motivated. They would love to get back onto the podium. But our conference is going to be extremely competitive as well. So to get that 8th victory, 8th in a row, that's going to be a challenge. It is a goal. It is a goal to be on the podium, but ultimately we want to run free. We want to go out and we want to run with joy. We want to be the best that we can be. We're not going to focus on other teams. We're going to be the best runners that we can be. And this team's got some leaders with great experience with Sarah Harden and Olivia Schroeder. But I'm going to tell you what, there's some other seniors on this team that are doing an outstanding job leading, not maybe up front in a race or in practice, but in other ways. And I'm just so thankful for that. But yet our underclassmen, they're ready to roll as well. They've been watching the upperclassmen, and everybody's excited. And I just think and thankful, and they're in a spot where they're ready to go.
I did want to talk about Sarah and Livy individually. Both were named All-Americans a year ago. 3rd time for Sarah, first cross-country runner in Taylor women's history to ever achieve that. And Livy achieved her first All-American nod last season. First, 2-part question. Can you believe that they're seniors already? And how do they push each other and the team during practice?
Yeah, it's hard to believe that they're seniors. Maybe other teams think that they've been around too long because they've been so successful, but they have played just a huge part in the Taylor women's cross country program, and I'm so thankful to have them. But as I said in the previous question, we have some other just dynamic leaders in that senior class. But they push each other really well. And right now in practice, Sarah may be ahead of Livy just a little bit more, but there's times that Livy's in front of her. But most of the time, they are side by side. They are talking. They are pushing each other. They want to be good. They want to take their running to another level that they haven't been. And it'll be interesting to see what they can do.
You get to host 2 meets here this fall. How much fun is that to be able to compete out there at the TUXE farm, which is one of the best courses in the state and in the NAIA?
Yeah, I mean, it's an exciting thing, and I'm very thankful that we have an opportunity to have 2 meets out there. We could have the Ray Bullock meet. It's the meet is named after the first ladies coach, who is just an absolute legend. I was an athlete when Ray coached and looked up to him tremendously. And then to have the Midwest Challenge, basically we're taking over for Aquinas for 1 year. It's special, but to be able to run on our own course 2 times, it's great. We train on it every Tuesday. We train on it on some Wednesdays. Sometimes the athletes will go out on their own, but it is a very beautiful course. It's rolling. It's not fast. It's not slow. It's just a good, honest cross-country course.
The season gets started this Friday over at Indiana Wesleyan at their annual Twilight Invitational. What are the goals for you and the ladies to get the season started on Friday?
Well, we honestly don't know how many meets we're going to have. Right now we have a schedule, and, we pray that we can run all the way through that schedule and to a national meet in the spring. But we need to just take one race at a time. Even though all this is a process and we're shooting for something at the end, we need to take advantage of every situation we have. The ladies are ready. They're chomping at the bit to race. They have not raced since indoor nationals. So we're very excited to get out there tomorrow, to run free, to run with a thankful heart, and just give it the best that we have.
Quinn, thanks for the time. Best of luck tomorrow, and also best of luck with the rest of the season.
Thanks, Rick.
That is Quinn White, the Taylor Women's Cross Country head coach, joining me today to stay up to date with everything Taylor Women's Cross Country. Just log on to TaylorTrojans.com.